Now for the latest on the massive oil spill in the Gulf. This morning, BP is conceding that the size of the spill is bigger than its original estimate. Oil has now washed ashore in populated areas along the Louisiana coast, and people there are getting angry. CBS News correspondent Mark Strassmann is in Empire, Louisiana, with more. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Harry. As you just mentioned, as more oil does wash ashore, a deepening frustration and fury and gloom is also settling here. Harsh feelings directed toward BP and the federal government. A growing sense that this disaster, ugly as it is, will only get worse.
Oil has finally washed up where Louisianans live. People in Grand Isle had wanted the feds to build sand barriers. They're still asking, but less politely.
We want them to get off their butts, excuse my French. I'm telling you that you got to give us a permit.
Thursday, BP allowed the first real-time images of the gushing well, but only under pressure from Congress. Company officials now admit the leak is much greater than earlier estimates. The black tube with stripes is the straw-like device now siphoning off 200,000 gallons of oil a day. But look how much isn't being collected.
Do not trust
Congressman Ed Markey, a BP critic.
BP has lost all credibility. Now the decisions will have to be made by others because it's clear that they have been hiding the actual consequences of this spill.
Under orders from the EPA, BP now has to switch to less toxic chemicals to break up oil in the water. This video, obtained exclusively by CBS News, shows the chemicals in a light-colored cloud mixing with the oil May 2nd. BP has already used 655,000 gallons of the toxic dispersants. None of it's good news to Jeff Gallet. He worries about the oyster areas his family has fished for 4 generations.
Katrina did damage, but it didn't kill the estuary.
Right.
Whereas this
is going to total it from oysters, shrimp, birds, fish, everything.
BP's credibility is a major frustration and complaint here, a sense that the company will not give people here the straight story about the magnitude of this disaster. Homeland Security Secretary Napolitano agrees. She has sent a letter to the company demanding a full and public disclosure. Maggie?
Mark Strassmann in Louisiana. Thanks, Mark.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.